next, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida Gators, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. First down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Toss play to the outside. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
You bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Chris, it's early in this football game, but the defense had a golden opportunity to come up with a stop, and they allow him to run the football on him to get the first down, and now it's first and goal. Missed a golden opportunity. Let's see how they respond here.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball carrier tackled there. And the Seminoles come to the line in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, pick Nice play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Moves the ball up to the 30.
Third down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
So the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
You need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Quick throw to his receiver. The ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. At the 10, all the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Seminoles.
An aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. The Gators offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Fights off a defender. The game moves the ball to the 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the Gators pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And looking to throw now on first down. And looking for a big play here. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's gone in. What a catch. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Noles.
That's That's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Schultz. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion makes it second and medium. Throwing off play action. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. He's going to set up third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series, almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. A heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Over the middle, it's Schultz. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Tight end makes the grab. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a 1st down and goal.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
You know, when the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Pitches to the back. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the pass is knocked away in the end zone. A touchdown saving play.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on 3rd and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on 4th down.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good, right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. receiver in motion now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Schultz. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. As we break for the quarter third, Florida State is on top. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Play fake, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Going, 4th down and 7. And he'll set up to throw. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Oh, how I love when this happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
The Florida State offense on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs, only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he get there on the ground? Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And the Noles will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
The Seminoles are in the red zone.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Florida State. Strong game by this quarterback. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
Get set.
From the shotgun, drops back. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Gators will crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Music note.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. We're very precise. And catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Yeah, they tack on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner trying to create good field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
The timing here by the defense to shoot that gap. As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands. We saw it right there on full display.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this 1st down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
The Gators will line up to punt it away. Okay, kick it away for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Moles. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a 1st half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on 1st down. He lets it go on the move. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That's caught. It's Schultz. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Gain of 13. And that's a 1st down.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Timeout, Florida.
The Gators have 1st and 10 here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Schultz. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. Running down, just one play left here in the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Gators will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. State offense heads back onto the field. This group has been clicking. It really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Oh, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That ball snagged for a completion. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It's now second down.
So the misfire and first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Hand off to the right side. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking right, this one caught. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down short of the end zone at the 3. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Great teams put the hammer down when the opportunity presents itself. That's exactly what they did here with this touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt.
For the extra point.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
Florida State, 52.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Schultz. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive.
Florida offense will take over.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback. Stop him for a loss.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's sacked and be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make it swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws it to the right. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion brings up 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down RPO looking left. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Chris, not shocked at all that they threw this football to this receiver, especially on 4th down. They needed a play. He delivers, but instead of doing it downfield, he shows you what he can do after the catch to get it into the end zone.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Schultz. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Schultz.
Quarterback looks downfield and make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for a man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far.
0.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Out of the gun now on third down. And they get the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters, I still don't think they could get it done.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Wells. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Blitz and a quick sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the fourth quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Leaning on the run game here.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The back's got it. Breaks free. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want.
Here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Moles. Well, the energy really building, Rupert. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Florida offense retakes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Now here's the toss play. Gets some space around the 30. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they'll run it on the toss. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
First down and more. He's still running. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. There's the handoff. Past the 30. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated.